Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to look at two customizing MacBook tips. Specifically, we're going to look at customizing your dock and what hot corners are. We're first going to start with dock customization. The first thing that you want to look for is you want to be able to locate where your dock is. The dock is located on your screen right at the bottom, or some people may have it on either side of their MacBook screen as well. First thing I'm going to do is pull up my Launchpad so that way you guys can see all the different apps that you have access to. You can rearrange the apps down in the bottom in your dock by simply clicking and just dragging them to where you want them to be. You may add items to your dock. Let's say, for instance, I want to add mission control. All I have to do is simply click on mission control and then drag it down into where I want it to be located in my dock. The last thing that you're able to do as well is you are also able to remove things from your dock. For instance, if I didn't want my notes to be down here anymore, all you got to do is simply with two fingers right click and go to options, and there will be an option that says remove from dock. I would click that button and then it would remove it right from my dock. The next thing that we're going to look at specifically is called hot corners. Hot corners is located when you go to system preferences and you're going to click on mission control. Once you're in mission control, you're going to look for the button down in the left hand corner that says hot corners. Hot corners are different corners of your computer that if you drag your mouse up into any of the corners, you can control them to do different functions. So once you've clicked on hot corners, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. And I want to focus on these four different drop-down menus. Whenever you click on these drop-down menus, it's going to pull up a screen that's going to give you different options that you can do. Depending on which area you click on, that'll be dictated what the corner does. So in this case, if I did my upper left-hand corner and I highlighted desktop and click desktop, that would mean that anytime I drag my mouse up into the upper left-hand corner, my desktop will now appear. Once you've made your selection for each of the hot corners, you can simply hit the OK button, and now all of the corners that you've selected will be activated. I selected desktop to be my hot corner in my upper left-hand side of my screen. So if I drag my mouse up into the upper left-hand corner, you'll see that my desktop will appear. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned a little bit about customizing your MacBook.